So what would you say is your favorite part of this job? Or what keeps you, getting out of bed every morning?
Just helping the customers. I honestly think, and I know that might sound cliche, but at the end of the day, honestly, I mean, it really, these people spend a lot of money on this stuff. I mean, it is not a cheap, nothing's cheap. I'm aware of that, but a lot of this stuff is a fairly large expense to them. And the older generation feels they don't need it, and the younger generation wants it. So making it work to its best ability is kind of good, because then that way the money all of a sudden becomes a little less important when they realize it does work well. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. Implement steering all the way, that's one of the best things is, to get the customer using what they paid for and they actually enjoy using it, because it does make their life easier.
And when you try to sell a new piece of technology to someone who's a little skeptical, what's the key for you there? Is it just finding a way to show them the ROI of it, or?
Yeah, a lot of anymore. We try to show them the cost savings. Yeah, the return. Yeah, if you're going to invest money, how it can actually give you a return. Some guys are much harder to convince of that than others, of course. I mean, it's probably not surprising there, but just efficiencies can go up greatly with auto guidance, variable rates, prescriptions. We improve efficiencies a lot on whether it be products or say you've got your, man in the field running the equipment. You probably expect him to be out there 14, 15 hours. Stress levels go down, wear and tear goes down, because they're not quite, I'm not saying they're not involved, but they're not quite so involved where they have to concentrate so hard, and fatigue falls way off because they're a little bit more at ease, I guess, so to speak. This right here, the sensor I'm putting in, so I've had customers very, very hesitant, thinking they don't need this. I believe it was 2022, we had a tremendous amount of down corn in this whole area across here, like starting kind of in our western territory all the way to our eastern territory. We had a tremendous amount of down corn from storm damage, of course. And that right there, guys that were hesitant, they didn't need it, they didn't want it. At the end of that year, they were very happy they had that, because once again, it took the fatigue level. Yes, they're still combining down corn. They're still not having a good day. But staying on row and not just going, kind of willy-nilly or whatever. Yes, that is a perfect example right there of, you might not need that to drive across a perfectly straight row, of corn. But when you get into some adverse conditions, it's very helpful. And and when we sell those pretty regularly, just because of that little bit of an extra help when you can't see the ground real